All right, folks, so here is the explanation for the requested videos from week 21 Monday. It's for number 8 and number 12 from the MCQ. Yep. So here we go, folks. So for number 8, we got this problem over here. What they did was factor this to become that. Let u equal to x minus 2. Take the derivative of both sides, and you have du equal to dx. Okay? And then when you substitute u with x minus 2 with u, this becomes u. Dx becomes du right there. Okay? And okay, and then you basically use your antiderivative. Okay? You use your antiderivative formula, and this right here, okay, this pink becomes that right there, and then you resubstitute x minus 2 for u, okay, and that's basically it. Okay, so that's number 8 right there. And remember, anything to the power of a negative exponent goes to the opposite side. So this x minus 2 used to be on the numerator. Because it's a negative exponent, it goes to the denominator. And -1, they just extracted it and pulled it out here. Okay, now let's look at number 12. Okay, the hint says think of f prime of x as dy dx, and just multiply both sides by dx and take integral of both sides. So here we go. I'm going to rewrite this as dy over dx equals to 2 over x. Okay, and when you multiply both sides by dx, what you're going to end up getting is 2 over x. Okay, let me actually write this properly with vertical. Let me do this with vertical fractions. Okay, you multiply both sides by dx, and what you're going to end up getting is this, folks. Okay, all right, and so you're going to get 2. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this, okay, as 2 to the power of x, 2x to the power of -1. Okay, boom. All right, boom. So okay, that's what we got so far. Now we're going to take the integral of both sides. Okay. All right, we're going to take the integral of both sides. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm going to take the integral of both sides. The 2, we're going to extract it. It's going to move here. Okay. And remember, this is essentially, I should have just left it as 2 over x. Okay. I should have just left it as 2 over x like this. And this becomes 1 over x. And this becomes, at this point you get y plus c sub 1 equals to 2, okay, ln of x plus c sub 2. Okay, like that. Okay. Now, let's get y by itself. Okay. So I'm going to get boom and subtract c sub 1 from both sides. All right. And this right here just becomes a big C, okay? Now, I'm going to get the root E, okay? Let's go ahead. So now we're going to use this right here, okay? Pink highlights. So we're going to substitute root E and then 5 right here, okay? And we get the pinks, root E and 5. All right, and when you solve for that, okay, this is basically going to be, let me show you, this is, you should know this from IM3 Advanced or Honors Pre-Calc. ln can be rewritten as log base E. The square root of E is e to the power of 1/2. And when you have a match here and here, if those match 2 and 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, EE, you can cancel this out, and then the 1/2 turns into not an exponent, which is what it was. It becomes a big number. So really, those cancel, and you're left with this. Okay, I'm going to show you each step of the way. Boom, like that. Okay, and now this is 1. 2 times 1/2 is 1, and thus C equals to 4. Okay, so now your original equation now, this becomes, okay, you plug that back in. Let me draw a dividing line here because this is the general format, the indefinite, or this is before we solve for C. Okay, this is before we solve for C, and then we plug in after that, and then here again we get this general equation here. Okay, remember this is C, okay, and C is actually 4, so this is our general equation over here. And now it's asking for, okay, what is f of E? So I'm going to plug in E right here, right there. Okay, let me use a different color. I'll plug in E right here, okay. And remember, ln is basically log base E, okay. And this becomes, right over here, this becomes a big fat log base E of E. This cancels. I should have said earlier that it cancels and becomes 1. Okay, so this can cancel and becomes 1. So technically, it's 1 times 1/2, which is still 1. Okay, so this becomes a big fat 1 right here. Okay, 2 times 1 plus 4 is 6. Therefore, your answer is 6. Okay, folks, so hopefully that answers your question for number 12 MCQ from yesterday. Thanks for tuning in.